Hey, I just wanted to say, 25th of this year, of this month, June, is my 90-day sobriety marker. I wanted to thank everyone that's been super supportive of that along my journey. So far, it's been really rough with a lot of stuff, and so this game has been a lot of help. It's been kind of my getaway from life and stuff, you know, a disconnect, and it's therapeutic, and I love this. I love dirt track racing. Been around it my whole life. I'm 28 years old, so this is a tribute video to my 90-day sobriety, and so I hope you guys enjoy it. So thank you for watching. I'll be making more videos for sure.
Here's a look at the hot lap time.
Alright, so usually I've been working on it, but I've got a little bit of anger issues, you know, just in general with life, so it reflects and I project into certain things, like for instance this game, racing, when the trick's really slick, the track is really slick like this, sorry, you'll see that I get a little frustrated, you know. I want to be first all the time, or I want to have open lanes all the time. It's hard for me to, right there, you know, and then right here I keep trying to dive way too early, and instead of running my line, trying to keep consistent with my line, I'm pushing on them, just trying to get past them, and bam, you know, I just, the aggressiveness gets in my way. So, it's obvious, you'll see it in some of the videos that I'm making with different cars. Like next I'm planning on running late model after a few more racing events of the modifieds here, so you'll see it. It'll be different styles and it'll hopefully improve, but yeah.
Qualified dash sets the pole for the AMA. Good luck to all the drivers out there.
Alright, this is the dash. And like I said before, you know, I just, usually it happens at the start of the whole event, heat race, you know, whatever heat race I'm in, and then if I'm in the dash, I end up just trying to push as hard as I can. I love to keep it clean, don't get me wrong, I strive to do that. I have a lot of respect for clean driving, you know. However, and you're gonna notice quite a few yellows this video, which is cool. Yeah, it's not intentional all the time, there are some times where I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I want to just kind of get in their face a little bit, trying to pass or push right there. Just a little love tap, and then I kind of got upset trying to straighten out. But I find my groove here usually late in the dash, and especially in the feature, you'll notice I'm finding my groove. I'll usually try to mirror or shadow the leader, so you'll see that. Alright, this is the feature. I hate starting on the outside. But I do more often than not. And so that's what happens this race. It's hard for me to, because I like running on the bottom. I like doing the diamond pattern. Typically that's my go-to every single feature, every single race. I love running the diamond no matter what track, really. It works for me. But this race, like I said in the previous race, the dash, I shadow or follow or mirror, whatever you want to call it, the person in front of me that I'm trying to pass to run his groove unless I've already found my groove. It gets pretty rough and I end up taking out a guy here. So I'm like, okay, alright, that's kind of how it's going to be for a little bit until we get kind of spread out, or I find some openings that I can kind of take, but it's a rough driving track. So yeah, you'll definitely be seeing a lot of yellows, like I said, me trying to find my groove or openings pretty consistently, and then you'll see me kind of getting frustrated until I eventually find my lane. So So we got some, you can see we got some grooves laid down on the track, some line choices to run. Typically in the career mode in the national bracket, this Nick Hoffman, he's up there with me almost every race. So he's usually the one that I like to try to shadow, but it looks like now there's plenty of consistency until I hit traffic. And since it's a rough, white knuckle, small 5th mile track, which I love these type of tracks, but it's gonna get a little messy usually on these type of tracks no matter what. But I found you can kind of feather the throttle when you're about to make a pass going under them, and they'll respond to that in a safe way. Usually they'll go off to the side, let you pass, they'll back off. There's some issue right there, so that's fan out. So yeah, just kind of as you're going through this video, notice that there's grooves laid down. Try to stay on them. If it's working for you, make a new one. You can make grooves in this game. And just keep it as consistent as possible. As clean as possible. And that's kind of how I've been doing it. This is only my 3rd video, so you'll notice that I've done quite a few races. I've got all my upgrades on all my vehicles. I've got experience, and I've got plenty of cash to just blow on repairs or whatever. So I'm not worried about making money or sponsorships or nothing. I'm most of the way through this, my first national bracket season for UMP modifieds, and I'm towards the end, the last few races. So I decided to make some videos for the rest of them until I switched over to late model. So there I am, 25 wins out of like 26 races. It's easy. I have it set on hard. I have my driver assist on like 40%, so I'm kind of working my way, easing my way into that setup wise and stuff. So yep.